We're going to do some more reading cards this week. So here's our first one. We have our paper long ways like this. We're going to fold it in half. And fold it in half again. Again. And last time. So you're going to have this little tiny rectangle when you're done. Then we're going to open it up. And you'll have 16 spaces on each side. So our first card that we're going to do is C18. So I'm just going to write that at the top so I know which one I'm doing. And then on this side, in each box, I'm going to write 1, and then a 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the middle and write 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. So I'm going to move this up a little. There we go. And we'll get started. This card, you have to look at the picture and then choose which word it is. So we have a key. So is it this word or this one? Key. Well, I know that it starts with a K, and they both start with K, but this one ends with a P. And I don't hear that when I say key. So I know it's this word. So that's the word I'm going to write. K-E-Y. Key. Here's a picture of a pair of dice. They're dice. So let's look at these words. They both start with D. This one has an O. This one has an I. And they both have a S sound. So D-I-S. I hear the I. This is the one I'm going to write. Dice. D-I-C-E. Dice. This is something at one of my favorite places. A wave. Like at the ocean. A wave. We hear W at the beginning of both words. Here we have a V, and here we have K. So it's a wave. I hear this one. Remember we talked about long A? If it has an E at the end, that means this one says its own name. W-ave, and then you don't hear the E. So that's the one I'm going to write. W-ave. Let's look at the last one on this side. That's a plane. Here's a word that starts with pull, and here's a word that starts with pull. So we know plane starts with pull. Do we hear N or a T? Plane. Right, we hear this one, plane. So we're going to write that on our paper. P-L-A-N-E. Plane. Now I'm going to flip this card over. And of course, there's 4 more on this side. These ones are a little bit easier. Okay. So here's the car. Okay. What's he doing? It looks like he has a wrench of some kind. So I'm going to say he's fixing the car. So it's fix. Fix. So let's look at this word and this word. Which one says fix? This one does. Very good. This one says fax. That's not what this is. It's fix. So I'm going to write that right up here. Fix. Right? Now you're going to do the rest of them. I'll go through them with you, and you write them on your paper. Nest. Nest. Which word do you think that it is? Nest. If you need to, you can pause the video and write your word. I'm going to go on to the next word. Swim. Swim. These two words both start with sw, but you need to find swim. And brush. Brush. Which word do you hear? Brush. Again, if you need to pause the video, go ahead. I'm going to get our other card up here, and because we're going to do 2 cards today. All right, we have another one. It's C19, so I'm going to put that right here underneath this one. That way, whenever you send me a picture of your stuff you do, I know which ones they are. Now, I'm going to do this side with you, but you're going to do this side by yourself. Okay, so let's put our numbers on here so we know where we're writing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so let's do the first side together, and then you're on your own. Right? Here's a picture of a coach and some kids. They're a team. Team. So let's look at this word. It does have an E in it. This one does at the end. So we know that this E is going to make this I say its own name for I'm. So it's not time, right? That's a team. So we're going to write this word. T-E-A-M. Team. Right? Let's look at this one. That's a coat. So do we have this word or this one? Now you're going to have to look at the insides of the words in the middles because they are ending the same. Coat. Right, we hear the O in this one, so we're going to write coat. Ready? C-O-A-T. Coat. Number 3. That looks painful. Look, he got a bite. B-ite. So let's look at this one and this one. They both start with B. They both have a T. But it says b-ite, not b-eat. It's this one. It's bite. B-I-T-E. Bite. Now this one, snails are slimy little things, but they're really cute and actually they're easy to draw. And we make snails with Play-Doh all the time, don't we? Snail. So look, they both start the same. S-n, s-n. This one has a A-I-L, which says ale, and this has app. So we know this one's going to say snap. That's not snap. That's a snail. Right, that's the one we're going to write. All right, now we're going to go on this side. Now, here's this ones where you're going to write. I'll tell you the word, but you have to figure out which one it is. You might want to wait till I tell you what all of them are, and then pause the video and you can write them down. Okay? So we have rug, trap, ship, and bath. Ready? I'll tell them to you one more time. Rug, trap, ship, and bath. All right, don't forget to email me your paper when you're done. Go ahead and pause the video and you can go ahead and write down your words. We're going to do one more today. So we're going to take our paper that we just had and we're going to just flip it over. Okay, and we're going to write at the top, we're just going to write the letter A. All right, and then we're going to have our 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this card is about the long A sound. So all we're listening for is this long A. And long A just says A. If it's short A, it says ah. But long A says A. So there's 4 on each side. So that's a hint. So let's look. rain. Rain. Do you hear the A name in there? Rain. Yes, you do. So we're going to write that down on number 1. R-A-I-N. Rain. Okay, that's rain. Now let's go across to this one, and we'll look at this one. That's a little buddy. Look at his little face. It's a crab. Crab. Do you hear the letter A in there? Does it say A? Crab. It doesn't. It's short A. Listen. Crab. That's a short A. So we are not going to write that on our paper. Let's look at the next picture. That's a picture of hay. It's hay. Like a farmer has big piles of it in their fields. Hay. Do you hear the A sound? Yeah, we do. It's hay. So we're going to write that on number 2. H-A-Y. Hay. Then we have this. Everybody likes cake. And if you don't like cake, you especially probably like the icing. Right? Cake. Does cake say the A sound? K-ake. Yes, it does. This E at the end makes it say its own name. K-ake. So we are going to write that one down. C-A-K-E. Cake. Let's look at the next one. This is grass. I can tell you that our grass outside really, really needs to be cut, but it keeps raining, and I can't cut it. Let's listen. Does grass say does it say A in grass? Ready? Grass. I don't hear the A sound. I hear A. Grass. So we are not going to write that one down. Let's look at the next one. Do you see this is? Do you see what this is? You take this little tiny worm and you work its way around to try and find the apple. It's a maze. Do you hear the A sound? M-aze. And look, there's an E at the end. It's our friend silent E. So it's going to make the A say A-m-aze. So we are going to write that one down. M-aze. M-A-Z-E. Now we're going to go on the other side. And we just have 4 words on this side to do. Ready? We just had this picture a little bit ago. Wave. W-ave. Do you hear the long A sound? W-ave. Yes, we do. We do hear wave. W-ave. W-A-V-E. All right? Then the next picture, snake. Snake. Do you hear the long A sound? Snake. Yes, you do. And we're going to put that on number 2. All right? Now, you have 2 more words to write, but we have 4 pictures. So let me tell you what they are, and you find the one to say the A, okay? Find the long A. Ready? Hand. And if it says long A, write it down. If it doesn't, don't do anything. Next one. Tape. T-ape. Tape. If it says A, then write it down. If it doesn't, leave it alone. This little kid down here is getting a bath. B-ath. Bath. Does it say A? Does it have the long A sound? If not, don't do anything. P-ain't. P-ain't. Does it have the long A sound? If it does, write it down. If it doesn't, don't do anything. Okay? Don't forget to take a picture of this side too and send it to me, all right?